Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So obviously if you read the title of today's video, we're going to be talking about my coming out story. I'm going to be giving you guys some advice and tips, and then I'm going to be updating you on how accepting my parents are these days. That was actually the most requested video for me to post, but I just figured might as well tie it all together, because if you guys are new here, then you probably don't know about my coming out story. But if you've been watching me for a minute, you know that I have posted this video about 3 or 4 times. I'm not even exaggerating. So yeah, sorry if you've seen this already 100 times, but this video is actually going to stay on my channel this time, so I decided to just start from the beginning. So yeah, couple things. If you hear my animals being annoying, I apologize. If I cough a lot in this video, I'm sorry. I just got off work and I just got back from California last night. Literally, I flew in last night, and so I don't know, I just felt like making a video, and yeah, you probably won't end up seeing this because I never post any of the videos that I make, but if you do end up watching this, then yeah, I hope this helped you, and I hope this inspired some of you, and I hope some of you guys know that you're not alone when it comes to coming out and having parents who are unaccepting, because I know that there's a lot of us out there who have to deal with stuff like that. Yeah, let's get on into the video. Also, I can never go without getting foundation on my hair, so my hair is not white. I just suck at putting foundation on. Okay, onto the video. So let's start from the very beginning, because yeah, if you guys, okay, let's just start from the beginning. So let's see, growing up, I was never really 100% sure that I was gay or into girls. I would see movies with masculine women in, or characters, whatever, in them, and I would feel, feelings, but I never really thought anything of it. And so it wasn't until my freshman year when I actually started exploring or whatever. So that's when I met Madison, and to make a whole long dramatic story short, if you guys want the full long story, I'm sure someone reposted our coming out story when we posted it a couple years ago, when we had our channel. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you little pieces so that this isn't a 3-hour video. So Madison and I started talking, and one thing led to another, and I went home with a hickey. So this was my freshman year of high school. I don't know, I was 13, 14. And my mom confronts me about it, and I tried lying about it, but I was forced out of the closet, I guess. I sat them down and I told them that the hickey was from a girl, but I wasn't telling them that I was lesbian or gay or whatever, because at the time I didn't even know. I didn't know. I was just having fun, experimenting, exploring. I don't know, I didn't really, not that I didn't think anything of it, obviously, because obviously Madison, but to label myself and to come out and tell my whole family, I wasn't ready for that, So all of that happened, and they kept me from school for 2 weeks because they were trying to figure out what to do with me. And then they ended up sending me away to go live with my stepsister in New York. So I finished my freshman year in New York, and the time that I had in New York was probably one of the most fun, I don't know, exciting, eye-opening experiences of my life. I honestly, the people over there were so amazing and so accepting and understanding and just fun, that it made the shitty experience, it made up for the shitty experience and like reason why I was actually there, you know? So when my parents sent me over there, like I didn't talk to them for a minute. I just felt like as a parent, I feel like doing something like that to your kid is like a little dramatic, I would say, and just like uncalled for. I at the time, like I said, I didn't know myself. Like I didn't know I was gay yet. Like I was still figuring it all out, and to have people who, you know, are supposed to love you unconditionally no matter what, send you away for something that you're still like unsure of and like terrified to admit to yourself was really hard. After that, like me and Madison, we stayed together, and then I ended up moving back, and then my parents actually ended up moving houses and like made me go to a different high school than the one that I was originally going to because she was at it. My parents are very like old school, and they are like a older generation, and they grew up, you know, like in the church and all of that stuff. So I understand them not being accepting right away, but it was really hard to go through that whole experience. And then slowly but surely, I don't really know, like I think my parents ended up realizing that like it wasn't a phase and there was nothing that they could do that was gonna change who I liked or loved or had feelings for, because they literally sent me across the country and I still stayed with this person, you know what I mean? And so it wasn't until like, I don't know, my senior year of high school when my mom finally started like coming around to like the idea of Madison. And my parents obviously know that I live in Washington with her and all of that. So how they are now, I mean, what I graduated, okay, freshman year was like 2013. So that was like almost 7 years ago-ish. So 7 years later, excuse me, 7 years later, my parents are as accepting as they're going to be. Like they're not like jumping for joy, but they're also not speaking to me and like hating me and hating her and like all of that stuff. I think for the most part, like I have a pretty decent relationship with my parents considering everything. Eventually, like I just stopped caring about what my parents said and like how they felt about it. Like obviously, like deep down, like I want my parents to accept me and love the person that I love. But I came to the realization that like at the end of the day, all you really have is yourself, and it really only matters if you're happy in your own skin and if the person that you're with makes you happy. Like it doesn't matter what anyone else in the whole entire world, including your parents, say, because like you only have yourself, you know what I mean? So some advice that like I do want to give you guys is don't feel pressured to coming out. Like don't feel like you have to come out because you don't want to lie to this person or you don't want to lie to your mom or whatever. Like trust me, I know like everyone has their own journey on how they come out and their own story on how they come out, and everyone comes from so many different like backgrounds and stuff. One advice that like, or one piece of advice, one huge piece of advice that I would give you is like wait until you're ready. Wait until you just feel 100% ready. And like if you're like, oh well, when do you know if you're ready? Like when it's a safe environment for you, it's easier to deal with unaccepting people when you're more older and a little more mature and you have a place to go if it all goes wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, oh, lie to everyone and don't tell anyone if you're not ready, because like I said, everyone's journey is different. But I do wish that if it would have been my choice, that I probably would have waited until senior year, because you're 18, you're able to stay at a friend's house if you have to. Like you don't have to really listen to your parents because you're an adult at that point. But yeah, like making sure that you are 100% ready, 100% comfortable in like your skin and your body and with who you love. I want you guys to know though that like you don't have to come out. Like coming out doesn't have to be a thing, and I don't even know why it is a thing. I think it's stupid. I think putting labels on people are stupid. Like I have never been with a guy. I don't feel like any type of way towards guys, but I also just hate being like, I'm a lesbian. You know what I mean? Like why do we have to put labels on ourselves? I don't know. I hate it, and I don't really think that coming out should be a thing. I think you should be able to love who you want to love and be with who you want to be with, and it not be the end of the world or this huge announcement. I don't know. I'm going off on random tangents here, but yeah, just know that like you don't have to come out, but if you feel like coming out is what's best for you, then I definitely recommend, you know, waiting a little bit, trying to get a feel for like how accepting your parents would be. I just want you guys to know that like you are not alone, and if you do have super unaccepting parents or you've been through anything like me or worse, you're really not alone. There's this huge community of people who have been through and understand and are going through stuff just like this. And I know that there's like websites and like places that you guys can call, and I can list that down below if you want like a safe space. But I want you guys to know that like you always have me to come to. Like my DMs are always open, like on Tumblr and Instagram and Twitter and all my other social medias, for you guys to just like reach out and like vent to me or talk to me or ask me questions, because that's what I want to be here for. Like I want to be an example to you guys that it does get better. Like it takes time, and I know it's shitty because you just want it to happen overnight, but sometimes parents can be very closed-minded, just like the rest of the world. And coming out, you're not gonna have everyone be on your side. And that's okay. Like your parents can have their own opinion, but I want you guys to know that their opinion shouldn't change how you feel or who you love, because it only matters if you're happy. But yeah, I feel like our parents sometimes like they want what's best for us, but they're also scared of us having a harder life. So if you're still in the closet, or if you're already out, and you're having a hard time telling people or telling friends or knowing when is the right time, it's never gonna feel like a right time, I guess. I know I said it earlier. I just contradicted myself. But anyways, it's never gonna feel like a right time because it's always gonna feel awkward. But trust me, once you come out, once people know, or once your family knows, it just feels like you can actually breathe. It feels like you can be you, and it feels like you can be happy and in love and tell the world. And I want that for you guys. Like I want you guys to find the love of your life, just like I found the love of mine at such a young age. But just know that you're not alone, and there are people out there who have gone through similar things. Some things that people don't realize is just because you like the same sex or whatever the case may be, it doesn't change who you are as a person. Like you're still you just don't like the same type of person that they like, or don't like to dress the same type of way that they like to dress. And closed-minded people will never understand that. I don't understand why like coming out affects so many people when it has nothing to do with them, which is why like another reason why I hate the whole coming out thing to begin with. Make sure that you guys at least talk to someone tell someone something, whether it's a counselor, a teacher, your sister, your friend, a stranger on the bus, because telling someone something helps you get it off your chest, and then it helps you also kind of put in perspective what you really want. Like, if you really want to tell people, if you don't want to tell people, if you're still unsure, if you're still questioning, it's okay to not have it all figured out. It's okay to take time to realize and think about what you really want, and don't feel pressured into fitting into what society likes to call like this little bubble and this little community. Sorry, Zoe is being so crazy right now because I'm hiding her toy. Watch. I wish you guys could see her. She's gonna jump up right now, watch. Me and Halika playing with her dog for 5 minutes straight. So yeah, I really hope that this video helped at least one of you guys feel more comfortable or confident in talking to someone or telling your family. I really want you guys to know that I am always here. My DMs are always open if you ever have any questions or need a vent or anything. I love responding to you guys back, and I love that you guys feel comfortable enough to come to me and share with me like personal things, you know what I mean? So I hope that this video wasn't all over the place. I know my phone died a couple times and my dog was super annoying towards the end, but yeah, I hope that you guys can take something from this video. I will promise to leave this one up. Things really do take time, but they do heal, and timing just really does heal all. I want this little space to be a safe space for you guys, and if you guys have stories or advice or questions or anything, please, if you think I missed anything, leave all your comments down below so that this can be a little space for you guys and for all of us to interact and talk to each other and answer questions and help and give tips. And sorry, I'm just like mumbling. I feel like I'm missing something. I probably am, but yeah, you guys, I love you all so much, and thank you so much for supporting me and Madison through this long, crazy journey. If you guys are OGs and you've been here for a minute, like, you know, we have been through it all. A lot of people like ask how we got through it and like all of that stuff, and really, like, it just takes trust and communication and patience, and as long as you two are on the same page. My animals are just on a sick one today. As long as you're on the same page, what's meant for you will always be. It's cliche, but it's very true. And she's just like walking by. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see. I don't really know what's in store for the rest of this year. I know I haven't been consistent at all. But this year has been a tough one. Like, I feel like the start of 2019 was like, what the fuck? Like, that's all I have to say for the start of 2019. But I am so excited for what's next, and I'm really excited to just become my best self. Like, I feel like I've grown so much as a person since I first started YouTube, and I'm really excited to continue this journey. I promise I will try to be consistent, but I promise, but I'm also not promising, because knowing me, I won't be. But thanks for watching this long video, and me and Zoe would like to say goodbye. Hey, hey, hey. All right.
say bye.